What's up again, YouTube? Don once again with Eastern CT Vaper. Now today's review, we're not doing a mod, a tank, or an RDA. This is my second attempt at a ZampleBox review. I had done mine for February, but some greater force had stopped that from happening. I had a few issues recording it, then I had a few issues uploading it, and then editing. There were just several things that something said it's not meant to be. So I 86'd it, and I'm going to give it a shot again here for the March ZampleBox. Now, here is March's ZampleBox. And the way I plan on doing this for you guys is I'm going to open it up. I'm going to go down the flavor menu. I'm going to tell you what is in this ZampleBox. I'm going to go over my personal review of my first, second, and third place for the rating card. So, before I get rambling on too much about all this, the thing we always do, hit the credit. Alright guys, I know usually this would be where we go down to the table, but I don't really find that necessary. We don't need to inspect inside of the ZampleBox. I can show you guys very, very easily what we are looking at right here. So, in opening the box, there is the tasting menu for the month of March. Yeah, the month of March. Right. Anyway, for the month of March, I have my March tasting menu, and we are going to start from the top, and I'll let you know what we got here. So, the first one is called Big Stack. It is by a company called Deuces Wild. It is a Belgian waffle and spiced blueberry. $12 bottle, 70% VG. Our next one is called Dream Cream, and it is by Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust. Usual bottle. One thing different is the flavor label on the side here. Okay, it's a $13 bottle. It is a 50-50 blend, 50 VG, 50 PG. Next we have On the Rocks by a company called Vaper On the Rocks. Okay. It is a pomegranate and white chocolate. Now this was my number 3 for my rating card. Okay, it's an $11 bottle, and it's 60% VG. Next, another Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust. We have Peanut Butter and Jesus, or Vapor Trail. This was one that he highly recommended. My personal opinion from trying it, I think it's a little bit hard on the jelly. There's not too much of a peanut butter. The jelly kind of overpowers it. But you be the judge of that. Okay, it's a $13 bottle, and it is 50-50 PGVG. Next, we have Sergeant Churro. Okay. It's a freshly baked churro, and if you've seen any of my reviews, I'm very big on the churro from Milkman. I love the churro flavor. This was my number 1 pick for the month. Okay, it's by Daily Drip. It's a $12 bottle, and it's 60% VG. And the final bottle in my ZampleBox is the Bearded Lady. It's by a company called Stotch Sauce. It is a warm oatmeal raisin cookie. Okay. It's a $12 bottle, and it is another 50-50 VG PG blend. Now, In ZampleBox's advertising, this is the big thing why ZampleBox is the way to go. This box is retailed at $73. Alright? And you can get this box, I think my last month's box was $72. So you're talking an average of close to $70 worth of juice per box. The 6-bottle box is $25. It comes to $30 after shipping. Alright, so you've cut the price more than in half. Definitely the way to go, especially if you're big. Me, I love this deal because if I go to a vape shop, I'll be there for hours testing everything that I can. I'm really big to try something new, try a new flavor, try something, there's so much to try, you never know what you like. So this is a really good way to go if you're big on trying stuff, because you get many options, and it's definitely helpful if you like to buy your juice online, because you can't test stuff online. So if you get the ZampleBox, you can try a wide variety of stuff. So then if you find something you like, you can go then purchase a bigger bottle and know what you're getting. Alright guys, now my rating card for the month. The picture is the thumbnail for this video, okay? My number one was the Daily Drip Sergeant Churro. I just said this in the description. I love the churro flavor. Now compared to Milkman, this one is not quite as spicy. And I mean that the Milkman churro had a lot more cinnamon kick to it. This isn't, it's a churro taste, but it's not that spicy cinnamon. So it's dumbed down a little bit, if you get what I mean. My number two now was the Dream Cream by Cosmic Charlie's Chalk Dust. It's a vanilla cream, fudge, and cinnamon. I think I forgot to mention that in the description. Now I'm going to drip this real quick. Alright. Have a vape. This was my number two pick. You definitely can taste the fudge. The cinnamon is definitely a kick in there. And it states vanilla cream. There's definitely a cream that you can taste in there. I want more vape so I can describe this a little bit better. It's as described. It's a vanilla cream for sure. It's definitely a cream. If you didn't know from the flavor chart that there was the vanilla, you'd just think it was a cream flavored. And the fudge and cinnamon are almost combined to one. It's really hard to decipher that it's either cinnamon or fudge. Knowing that you're looking for the two flavors, you kind of understand that, but if you didn't know, it would be very hard to decipher what that is, alright? Without rambling on too much, we'll get to my number three pick of the month. Was the On the Rocks. Was the pomegranate and white chocolate. Now the pomegranate is very strong if you're a pomegranate liker. A fruit like that mixed with a white chocolate is not, it's hard to describe, because you'd think now in daily eating I probably wouldn't mix those two. And when they're mixed together in the flavor now, you definitely taste the pomegranate real strong. The white chocolate is a little bit harder to get. I'm really not detecting it when I vape this, but so they state. Now, in putting this away, I want to give my final thoughts on the ZampleBox for March. Now, my February ZampleBox, I unfortunately couldn't get that review up for you guys, but I had some big dislikes in that box. I mean, there was one flavor that I couldn't even vape it. It tasted like you were vaping potpourri. And I'm talking the wood shaving style potpourri. It was like crushing it up and almost smoking it. It was just so harsh and terrible, which I took all that off of my flavor chart. the other good thing with ZampleBox, you have your flavor chart. You tell them flavors you do like, you don't like, and they won't send you flavors that you don't like. They will send you flavors you do like. Okay, it's a very, very good setup. Now this box for March, I haven't found anything in here that I can really say that I dislike, that I can't vape, that I don't like. So second box was much better. After getting a first box and kind of tweaking my flavor profile, much better for this month. There was a lot more stuff that I did like. Now there's stuff that I probably won't mark as a favorite, but I don't dislike it. I don't hate it compared to my first box. Alright guys, and that about wraps it up for my March ZampleBox. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below to see more of my reviews, tutorials, and updates. Also, let me know what you think. Enter your comment in the comment section below. Please be sure also to check out CASA.org and NotBlowingSmoke.org. Also, the VapingMilitia.org. All of those very good sites to check out. Check out all the calls to action. See what it is that you can do to help support vaping. Okay, guys? You can also find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. 3 I am always on all of those websites /Eastern CT Vaper. And that does it for this review. Be sure to be on the lookout for my next review. Will be on the Wismec Reload. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to check that video out. Now for Eastern CT Vaper, this is the March ZampleBox, and this is Don. And remember guys, vape on.